Hello, guys, and welcome back to the 2015-2016 season wrap up. Okay, guys, we have finished this season, and to be honest, we finished incredibly strong. I was very proud of the team. Ever since I changed to that 4-2-3-1 asymmetrical, well, you can see right here on the tactics here that I showed you in the last episode, we kind of caught fire. Like, the team just seemed to click with it. Akichi Anya took off. Diamante played very well. Griffiths behind the striker was playing well. Dini played well, but sadly, Igalo did take a step back in form, so he ended up not playing very much towards the end of the season. But yeah, I was really proud. We're just gonna pop over here to competitions, and to be honest, right away, I'm just gonna show you the table and get it out of the way. We finished 11th in the Premier League, which is awesome. We're right in the mix. We were only what 2 points off 10th, quite a bit off ninth, and European spots even further. But yeah, we finished with 51 points. So we won 14, drew 9, and lost 15, scoring 64 goals, conceding 8. Sadly, having a minus in our goal difference, but it's just the way it's gonna have to be this year. And I really think those are due to some bad defeats early in the season when I was still playing with the tactics and getting used to it in that. But as I said, this 4-2-3-1 asymmetrical that I haven't changed. This is exactly the same. No instructions on it, just attacking fluid. No player instructions, no nothing. I've just gone with the players and the formations, and it worked really well. As I said, if you want to use it, it is literally just flat back line, ball winning midfielder on defend, advanced playmaker on support, winger on attack, shadow striker, and an advanced forward. It's pretty basic, pretty simple, and it works very well. Well, at least with my Watford team. By the end of the season, I was really happy. I figured out what my back line is going to be. I don't think I'm going to, unless something pops out of me. I was looking at maybe picking up Civitic out of Dortmund as he's transfer listed. But Holdas, Balanta, Holban, and Nyam look to be a really solid and sturdy back line for us. And I'm really happy with Salents and Capui in the midfield. Diamante is coming out on a full transfer. As you can see, he's joining permanently. I did get the permanent deal done for roughly £700,000, so I was really happy with that deal. And you can see these spots are empty. I'm going to show you right now who I've brought in to fill said spots, and even our goalkeeping spots empty. I'm not going to keep this a secret from you guys. I'm bringing Timmy Cahill. He's one of my favorite players in football. I absolutely love this guy. When I was just starting to get into watching football, I watched a lot of MLS because I do live in Canada. And he's one of the players that stood out to me, and I really love him. And he's like my favorite player. There's quite a few people I talk to on Steam that'll back that up. So I'm really happy to bring him in. He's going to come in and play that AMC shadow striker kind of role. As you can see, he's quite good at it. So I'm really happy to have him in there, and he's going to go in there and win a lot of headers for us, bring it down, and I'm really excited to see how he does for us. As I said, Diamante is coming in on that full transfer. We got, shockingly, Jeromeo Rui on a free transfer. We're getting him at the end of the year. He's an excellent keeper. If you've played FM, the last two FMs, just like Bolanta, Rui's been excellent. He's playing a real Sociedad in real life. So, yeah, and I got him I signed him in December on a free transfer. He's one of the players I'm really looking forward to next year, and he's going to take the starting goaltending spot away from Gomez. And the other player we're bringing in that is new to the team is Anjeri Zilkovic. He's a young Serbian player, plays for Partizan. Another player I signed. His contract is up. You can sign him in December. Granted, he won't come into the following season, but this kid looks phenomenal. He's 19. He's going to come and play where Kiciani was playing on that wing, on that right side, and he looks excellent. He's only 19, and these are his stats. I can't wait to see what his stats are at like 25, 26. So I'm super excited for him to come in. He chose to come to Watford over, I think, Roma and Montpellier, I want to say, or Lille. I can't remember. It was some French club. So I don't think they were. Like, I was offering him a first team spot, and I think that's why he chose me. And there's no doubt about it, he will be a first team in that right winger spot. So this is the signings I've made so far. Granted, you can see I haven't been given a transfer budget yet. That's still what I had at the end of last year. But I'm really, really excited to make some more transfers. As I said, my defensive line I'm really happy with. But I am looking at maybe bringing in a Subotic to bolster that back line. And I am looking to get rid of a bunch of players because, frankly, our squad, for me personally, is just a tad too big. Like, I've already sold our backup keeper. Stephen Burke is going. Guardiola's been transfer listed. I've transfer listed Keisha Anya. I'm trying to sell him on a high because he's currently valued at £7 million. Abdi's another one I'm trying to move out. He just wasn't there for me this year. He didn't impress me. A few others like Padres and yeah. So we're gonna be moving some players in and out. So the next episode will come shortly after the transfer window closes in August or whenever. So we'll have more transfers done. But I'm going to show you the fixtures real quick because you saw in the last episode that we had a whole crap ton of red here. Just tons and tons and tons and tons. And then we hit this Palace game. We went on a pretty good run. After that, we went on an absolute storm. We had draws at 1-1 against Chelsea. Good games against Manchester United. 1-1 draw here at Southampton. We beat West Ham. We did get smashed by Manchester City, but that's inevitable. It's going to happen. But then we went on a 9-game unbeaten streak. If you do follow us on Twitter, at the Parent Club TV, you did see me tweet out the 6-1 result over West Bromwich Albion. I was absolutely stunned when we got this. Goal of the year, which you'll see later in the episode, was scored in this. But after that, we went and beat Newcastle 2-0, beat Tottenham 2-1. Beat Bournemouth 2-1, beat Stoke 4-1. Like, we went on an absolute storm here. As you can see, we drew with Liverpool 2-2, beat Norwich 2-1, drew with Crystal Palace 1-1, drew with Manchester United 0-0, but then sadly we couldn't make that 10 and get that achievement, the 10 games unbeaten. We did lose to my bogey team and basically every FM there ever was. We did lose 2-1 up here and 3-1 down here, but Aston Villa's always been my bogey team, and it looks like they're going to continue to be my bogey team. But like finishing 11th is just it was astonishing. I was incredibly proud of the team and so happy. So moving on from there, I'm going to show you who won all the rewards and stuff, and actually they're really well done this year. Like, I find the mail you get the mail are so good this year. Sanchez was named as Footballer of the Year. Aguero became Players Player of the Year, which doesn't surprise me. He had 26 goals. Aguero was named top goal scorer naturally. Harry Kane came in second, and Gomez in third. Son Heung-min, I'm terrible with names. He had a really good year with Tottenham, scoring 18 goals. Yeah, I wish I could get my hands on him, but that'll never happen. Goal of the season went to Victor Wanyama. We're not going to look at these, but we will look at our goal of the season, as that's a thing now. Golden Glove went to Thibaut Courtois, without surprise, followed by David De Gea and Joe Hart. Pellegrini did win Manager of the Year, as he did win the Premier League. I personally don't think that winning the Premier League with Manchester City or Chelsea is really meriting of Manager of the Year, but I think maybe Neil Adam of Norwich, maybe Steve McLaren of Newcastle probably should have deserved it. Even Pochettino from Tottenham, as they did finish third, probably should have deserved this Manager of the Year over Pellegrini. This is Players Team of the Year. Diamante and Akichi Anna made it on there. I'm not quite sure why Akichi Anna made it as a right back, as he is a winger. He is a right back, but I play him as a winger. But Diamante is there. Like, even Diamante was supposed to be on the other wing, but I guess it's just how they select it. But it's really nice to have two players in there. One player short of the terrific trio achievement. But yeah. We go to the end of the season awards. I love this news thing now. This thing is amazing. You get your team of the season, your fans player of the season, goal of the season, signing of the season, and young player of the season all on one screen, which is really nice because now I can go and show it to you. But we're going to look at the team of the season this year. Gomez, of course, he basically started every game except for this tiny stint he got injured. Niam, Holban, Belanta, Hobalis. As I said, that ended up being our back line by the end of the year without a question. Selnitz and Gerardo. I'm kind of surprised that he's there over Capuy. I would have swapped. I would have put Slants there and Capuy back there because Gerardo very rarely played. And then Akichi on the right. Akichi Anya on the right, of course. He had a really good season. Griffiths behind the striker. Diamante and Gallo. Gallo did make it up there due to him having like 14 goals. But the Defense Player of the Year went to Diamante. Diamante became the top goal scorer in the league for us with 17 goals and 10 assists. That's a big reason I was bringing him back. Like you have to bring a guy who scores 17 goals and has 10 assists back. No question about it. Goal of the season went to Diamante. Signing of the season went to Mohamed Besic, which I disagree with as well. I think it should have went to Slents as he played basically every game. He had 28 starts. Well, I guess he had 10 starts off, but he did have a stint where he was injured as well. And Young Player of the Season went to Tommy Holban, which makes sense to me as he had a really, really good year at the back for us. I'm gonna go on here and show you goal of the year. This came in the West Brom game, and it's phenomenal. I showed Chris it earlier today, and he was just like, wow. This goal is on another level. As you see, he takes a free kick, defends it. It gets defended very well, and he just smashes that to the top post. I'm going to rewind it and put it in a slower speed for you guys. So I'm just going to slow this down. So it's very well defended by Macaulay and Evans. And Gardner just never closes him down. And Diamante just smashes this into the top corner. The keeper probably should have had that, but wow, that goal really just put a massive statement on the game, saying we were here to win. As you see, we did smash them, Diamante and Anya getting hat tricks in the game. It was very, very good. I was very happy. The season review is another thing I really like here. It tells you all your finishes in the league. Like, we finished 11th in the Premier League. We lost in the 4th round of the FA Cup to Manchester United. We lost in the quarterfinal of the Capital One Cup, which was kind of disappointing. I was kind of wanted to see if we could make it to the final, but we got kind of unlucky and pulled Chelsea in the quarter, and Chelsea went on to win it, if I'm correct. Yep, Chelsea went on to win it. The match of the season was a 6-1 win against West Brom, which doesn't surprise me at all. The moment to forget was a 5-1 loss to Liverpool. Yeah, that was kind of an embarrassing game. Basically reverse fixtures, almost. We sold out 95% of our stadium all year, which is awesome, as we are in a 21,000-seater stadium. And we were joint 17th highest players used. We only used 24 players, so that tells you that I tested out some players, but I really got comfortable starting certain players. And the only time we really moved away from said players were due to injuries. That's basically all the main information you need to know. Like, you can look here, Diamante got top goal scorer and highest average rating. Kichiani had 12 assists at the top. Yeah, and that's really about there. But from here, I want to talk about where I want to go with my signings. I like the experience. As I said, I bring in Diamante in on a full transfer, and I'm bringing Tini in my favorite players. So those are two really experienced guys. But then you go and you get Zilkovic, who's a young superstar, basically, from what I can see statistically wise here. So what I'm going to do is try to sign more younger players, because we want to develop these younger players into a squad that can push on and win the Premier League. Instead of signing older players and younger players, we want to develop them all our younger players at once. That's kind of my goal, and that's kind of the way I want to move on it. We did sign a new 2-year contract. We are here to 2018 now, getting paid $33,000 a week. That's really about all I want to show you. All I think I can show you. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. I'd love to get back to you. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I shall see you after the first transfer window closes. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.